Question 2. Based on what the Jets gave up for Aaron Rodgers, what would or should be their internal expectations for this upcoming season? They are still in a very tough division. We all get that they have a starving fan base and haven't been to the playoffs in eons, but would a 10-7 wild card campaign justify this trade? What would, in your opinion?
Well, they got to get in the playoffs to be able to go to the Super Bowl. But to me, anything less than getting in the playoffs and winning a Super Bowl, to me, that we know they're in a short window. I mean, the Jets are a good young team. They're a quarterback-dependent team. They didn't play very well quarterback last year. So, to me, we're going all in. I mean, I've said this before. They're no different than Teddy KGB spraying the pot in Rounders. I mean, they're all in. So what else can they do? I mean, this puts a lot of pressure on Saleh. I mean, because he's got to come through here. He can't mismanage games. He can't punt the ball down the middle of the field. They've got a good team. I said this to Stormy. We had this conversation earlier in the show. I think the gap between the Bills Super Bowl at 850 and the Jets at 14-1 is too large. I don't know why the Jets aren't favored. I don't know. The Bills.
Then you think the Bills are too low?
Oh, I think the Bills are too high. I think at 850.
I'm saying the price is too low. They should be 15-1 instead of the Jets. They should be in the
same range. Yeah. I mean, what makes them so elite? Well, they couldn't block Cincinnati.
They can't run the ball either.
They can't run the ball, and
other than the quarterback.
Right.
Well, and then you had Josh Allen in his press conference not too long ago talking about how he might not want to run as much because the way that he plays the game isn't sustainable, but the way he plays the game is what makes him great.
That's right.
The Rams went all in. They won their Super Bowl. Now they're on a long rebuild.
Right.
If Rodgers plays 2 years in New York, do they have to win the Super Bowl in one of the next 2 years for this to be a successful move?
I would think they would. They basically giving up a number one pick. They have to. Now, they're going to have cap problems down the road. They did a little bit of a cap restructure with one of their players. They didn't have to get Rodgers on, but they're going to have to pay that $58 million. That's not going away. Like Rodgers just didn't say, "Oh, don't worry about that. We'll get to that later." No, they're going to have to pay that.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.